I am looking at this, and I'm looking at this, and I'm going, has little Timmy Tester just done a crappy job of putting this pot back together? Let's talk about the X-Man design 7x7, okay? Let's do that. Let's do that, everyone. Okay, so a post appeared the other day on r/newcubes. The Spark V2, lighter in weight, smaller in size, equipped with core magnets and UV coating. And this is all about how much more gooder it is than the regular Spark, which is like, I don't know how old the Spark is now. It's got to be 6 years old. It was in stock when I bought the store 4 years ago, maybe 5 years old. There it is, very sparky, very nice, UV coated 7x7. I don't know much about big cube solving. I honestly don't really know very much about it at all. But it is what it is. It's 160 grams. It's, have we got a size here? It's 4.7? What is that, a ranking? I don't know what that means. Is that smaller or bigger than the Spark V1? This is a useless graphic. Chi, please do better. So yeah, it's a ball core, shiny 7x7. Lovely. Love that for them. I don't think there's anything particularly exciting in the chat there, but people just kind of going, X-Man historically has really good stuff, so it's good to see a most likely and affordable and good 7x7. Not reading that commenter's name. This is why the internet is a scary place, everyone. Okay, so that was a post. Everyone was happy and optimistic, and it was a lovely day. Everyone was going, oh yeah, Spark 7x7. But then, dun dun. Then 2 days ago, there was a post saying, thank you so much for the sub. Right, brother. There was a post saying that the Spark V2 already has braking issues. Oh no. Now, being old and grizzled and cynical as I am, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking about my experience with returns, with big cubes, with people coming into the retail store with their big cube going, it's come apart and I can't fix it and it's broken. I am looking at this and I'm looking at this and I'm going, has little Timmy Tester just done a crappy job of putting this pot back together? Because I don't know how easily you can wreck a piece like that in the course of just normal solving. Who's a big cube lord in the chat? Who is a big cube lord that can give me some insight into this? Do you think that can happen as a result of just normal use of a 7x7, or is Timmy fat-handed it here? And then there's a lot of interesting fighting in the chat. People just being like, sus, new account, sus. People don't like to believe that there's a problem with this. But then an interesting question came up. Given that we have a release date for this cube now, which is about 2 days from now, people are, in my mind, kind of quite intelligently going, why did they send it out to testers a week before? Excuse me. Why did they send it out to testers a week before release? That is not how you get things tested. That's how you get things promoted, I guess, but you'd run the risk of it being promoted poorly. Din in the chat has just told me Dongsu Park has a video on YouTube about it. We might have to look at that. What was the name? Dongsu Park. Dongsu Park. There it is, look. Spark V2. I wonder what language it's in.
안녕하세요. 오늘도 간단하게 언박싱을 하나 해보겠습니다.
Well, it's going to be in Korean. It looks like. Can I get English subtitles? Korean auto-generate. Auto-translate. Let's try that. Auto-translate into LMNOP LMNOP English. There we go. Okay, great. Okay, we'll look at this in a second. I'll subscribe to Dongsu Park. I recommend you do too, okay? If anyone knows Dongsu Park and can give them the heads up, it'll be very early in the morning in Korea right now, but go ahead and give them the heads up that that I'm taking a look, because I don't know them. Okay. What was I going to do before this? I wanted to just talk about, shout out to Henry, who put me into the Big Cube Discord, which I'm not going to put up on screen because, again, I can't control the goofiness of people's usernames and the unhinged nonsense that they type into Discord chat. So I'm just going to summarize what I saw in the Big Cube Discord server. Which was to say, there's I suppose mixed response. I can't find my messages now because I went in there and people were like, "Yo, it's that guy from that thing," and I was like, "Yeah, I am. I don't know what I'm doing here, everyone. Who knows about the 7x7?" So generally speaking, the word on the street is mixed results from the Spark 7x7 V2. I also bumped into Kyle Caden Hales on there as well. Nailed your name first time. Who was I think hopefully we're gonna have Kyle on the stream at some point soon, because they are part of the WRC. So that'd be cool. So here we go. Here's the response to me going, what's going on, what's happening. Generally mixed response. People are saying that it's mid, that it's here we go. Some people have actually said that it's not very good at all. Sorry, everyone, that took me a while to find these messages. I'm not going to say who is saying that it's not very good at all, because I think one of them is a Chi person, so I don't want to get them into trouble. But there's also some coping from other people going, I hope it'll be good. I've heard that the inners aren't very good. Somebody made it sound like it had potential, but then other people going, yeah, that's because they're sponsored. Sounds like it's going to be another one that's going to need some modding. It's interesting that people are saying it needs to be Florianed, okay? So for those of you who don't know, including myself, because I had to learn, recently Florian modding is like rounding off things, but it doesn't look particularly square. I mean, a 7x7 has to be pretty square. You know what I mean? Like, these look like fairly generous Florian holes/shapes, wouldn't you say? So Adam's coming in now and saying that the bending of that piece that I was talking about earlier, which is oh no, it's not on this post, it's on this post. The bending of the piece here, which has led to that stress discoloration in the plastic there. Adam's saying that I think that can only happen with cubes that are too tight or have weird lockups. I suppose it could happen mid lockup, couldn't it? Mid pop. Color block. I like big cubes, but the only cube I've ever bent the plastic on is the Weilong V10. What? You bent the plastic on your Weilong V10? Very interesting. Dorito mod is goated. I don't know what that is. Adam also saying if you've got to do Florians to something, that's a bad sign. But well, it takes a long time. Yeah. And yeah, there's a lot of modding going on in the Big Cube community. Like it's a big thing. Like the Meilong 6M and 7M, when those came out, people were just like, they're epic if you mod them. And I was like, who's got time for that? There's so many freaking pieces. With the flow, hard to justify an expensive 7x7 with the Meilong 7 V2 being the best on the market and under $20. There you go. There's a Meilong V2M lover right there. Let's have a look at this video then, hey? we'll have
지금
a look
보시면은
at
그렇게 크지가 않아요. 그래서 오늘
Dusong
큐브
Park. Was that
하나만
it?
언박싱을 해보겠습니다.
Dusong Park. I hate a painful unboxing when they do that. Like, I don't need to
이렇게
see it
오늘의
coming in the
주인공
box
큐브가
that it came in the mail.
이름이 바로
Like, what are you doing? Sorry, just to come slamming on you. Very, very long. Just open the box. Far out. Don't care.
갑니다. 네.
Don't really care about the gear, everyone, do we? Let's just see what we're looking at here.
비닐 포장이 돼 있고요. 잠깐.
It's wrapped in plastic. Shocker.
네. 큐브를
Bit of plastic noise. We love that. Look how shiny.
겉에 굉장히
Very oily on the outside. Yeah, that happens. There's always some lube residue. Just give it a dicht. That's what we would say where I'm from.
이게 원래 쓰던
That's the WRM.
스파크 V2입니다.
Looks comparable in size to the WRM. Hold on. Let's go back there a second. While we're on the subject of Florians, right? So that's the Spark on the right, it looks like, and the WRM on the left. He brought the WRM in with his left hand, didn't he?
사이즈를 한번 비교를 해볼게요.
So yeah, that is the WRM on the left. So actually, going back to our cool chat about Florian cuts, I would say that I think I prefer the look, certainly the look of the Florian cuts on the WRM. They look more generous. They look bigger. That's a decent size one in there. That's a little bit thriftier in that. So, WRM beater, based purely on Florian cuts, I would have to say, probably not. Welcome, speedcubing.org. Lovely to have you here. Chi getting in ahead of the game because Mo, you are almost certainly working on what right now that will probably be better. Gan are working on... No, wait, Gan were working on a 6x6. That's what we saw at the factory, hey? Okay. Let's find some turns, hey?
사이즈 스파크 체감상 아주 로고가 들어있고
the cube.
돌려보겠습니다.
Bit of a dry sound there, but I guess that's to be expected. I don't really know even what I'm looking at. I don't know what good turn spammage on a 7x7 would be. This looks fairly comprehensive. Who is this person? Who is Dong Su? Are they like a renowned 7x7er? Let's find out. Let's find out. Who is this? Who is this? 2017 number. 7x7. NR2. WR17. Single 148. Average 153. WR8. Okay, so top 10 in the world. So this is no little Timmy. This is no Timmy. This is someone who knows about 7x7s.
의외로 이거 회전감은 지금 윤활유가 하나도 안 돼 있는
Zalario, that sounded kind of gross, eh?
네, 윤활유가 하나도 안 돼 있는 회전감이라서 윤활유를 좀 해봐야 될 것 같고.
It's certainly not unlubricated because it was covered in lube.
그걸 좀 감안해 드라이버.
Are we going to see a solve? He's going to tension.
왜냐면은 그 회전면에는 윤활이 전혀 안 돼 있는.
By the way, everyone should go and watch Dong-Soo Park's video in full. I just wanted to see some turns.
조금 돌리기가 편해졌습니다. 물론 윤활이 안 돼 있어서.
I'm not sure if he loosened it or tightened it.
해봐야겠죠. 윤활을 해봐야 알 얘긴데.
But I mean, that's what it is. What do we know, everyone? What do we know? The facts of the matter are that there is a Spark V2. Zalario unironically sounds like a Shengshou 7. That's rough. Here we go. Dong-Soo Park said that you should buy it only if you don't have a 7x7. But considering that the Meilong and WRM are both cheaper, probably doesn't make sense to buy it. Adam Beatty, I'll help figure out what to see. The cube looks tight right now, but he loosened it. Okay, cool. I'm not going to go through much more of his video because you should all go and watch his video and give him them sweet views because he's only got 456 sitting on this right now. There's more than 450 7x7 solvers, surely. So go watch his video, give him a sub. I don't have permission to watch it, so I don't want to watch much more than I already have, because that just seems a bit rude. So there we are. What do we know? The Spark V2, it exists. It's coming out in a couple of days. I don't think we've had a price for it yet. I don't think we've seen it on pre-order yet. That's something we can check. I got my fingers caught in my cable here. Let's go to... We'll check the homies at Speedcube Shop first. Spark. It's kind of ironic that the Spark V2 is coming out already, given that we're talking about the Spark Max Spark cube the other day. Broy cubing. Actually, there are only 18 7x7 solvers. Well, in that case, it's doing very well with the views. That's impressive. So let's, I can't see it at Speedcube shop. Let's check out the Cubicle. Have they got it on pre? Because then we can get a little price. I don't see it. Spark. You can't see what I'm looking at here, but that's fine. Nah, they don't have the Spark V2 yet. You can still get a Spark V1 there if you really want. And also at Speedcube shop. And use code CubeCast for 5% off while you're there. How about that? Okay. That's the Spark, everyone. That's about enough for the Spark. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like if you enjoy the video, and subscribe if you want to see more. I stream once a week and I release videos pretty much every day. Also use code CubeCast to save 5% at speedcubeshop.com, Cubing Life Academy, speedcube.nz, lastlayercubing.com. Have fun, solve cubes, and I'll catch you in the next one.